crop report. Okay. Seeing none, I'll invite public comment to be made on the 2007 crop report. Is there any members of the public wishing to speak to this item? Okay, no one coming forward. I'll close public comment. And what is the action before us? Acceptance?
Receive the report.
Yeah. Okay. So any further, Mr. Bankston, being your last report?
I do have a 20-year comparison that I didn't mention. I've been doing this for a number of years, and so this time I compared 1987 to 2007, and I could pass out copies if you'd be interested. It tells what the $1 million crops in 2007, what they were doing in 1987, if there's any figures known for them, and compares, like fruit and nuts has gone up 192%. Livestock and poultry went up 348%, and it was the leader again because of milk. Livestock and poultry went down 3%. Overall, all the commodities excluding timber went up 150%. Timber's gone down 36%. The grand total was up 21%. And then with wine grapes, I itemized them out, the value's gone up over 300%.
Okay.
So,
question there. Is that your percentages, is that in production or dollar value?
dollar value. I do have, for a lot of commodities, a lot of crops, like say timber, apples, pears, wine grapes. We do have tables in the office that compare all years and do have like the production and the value. If you were interested, I could send you something later if you're interested in cattle or timber or whatever.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Bankston.
Maybe I'll just leave some.
Please, yes.
Well, I thank you. I hope the rest of your day is
Peaceful.
pleasant, peaceful. Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to make a final comment on this. I just don't feel that we are anywhere as close to reaching our capacity as far as all agricultural production in this county, and I don't know what it's going to take to improve upon that. Maybe it's an awareness and maybe a promotional challenge. We talk about an effort to trying to bring into, for instance, manufacturing capacity into this county. Maybe we should put a little bit of effort toward to try to bring in some diversity in our agriculture products to this county. But I just don't feel that we're, living up to our full capacity. It is kind of interesting, though, to go to these different communities. For instance, last night in Laytonville, they had the farmers market there, and Laytonville was just swamped with people because of the farmers market there. People were going across the highway. It's kind of a little bit crazy. And I just see at the local level, the small producers and bringing their lettuce and cabbage and tomatoes to the farmers market. I see that really growing in this county. So maybe it's a sign that maybe that's how we're going to increase is from the small producer, the guy that has the garden in the backyard or something, not necessarily from the commercial end. But I think we need to do more, and I'm not, if I had a direct idea, I'd certainly bring it forward. But to do something to increase our agriculture crops in this county, I don't think that we're operating, even with our water restrictions, I don't think we're operating at near the capacity that this county could be.
Thank you, Supervisor. Next item is item 6E, and there's a timed presentation at 2 p.m. This item has been pulled for further refinement, but it was pulled this morning, and it did not allow for communications to take place to keep people from coming all the way to the coast to comment on this. So in an effort to be courteous to our public and our citizenry, at this point, I'm going to take public comment on this item, knowing full well that this will be coming back to us on the agenda for October 21st, okay, for a full hearing on the item. So out of courtesy, I'll take public comment on this item now so that your voices may be heard. So please step to the podium, state your name for the record, and try and keep your comments to 3 minutes, please.
I just thought we'd never get to this point. I'm Barbara Reed. I live on the coast. The report looks pretty good. I mean, they've got everything pretty well lined out, explained. I think they did a really good job. It's something to work from, but they've got the facts down. On page 3, they had a question regarding what was the cap, 53 or 46. I have a document from the county from November of 1992, which was at the time the LCP was certified and the cap was at 53.